water. Chazylvania. So a CHAZ update. I can't even started the show in tears, ending the show laughing. I can't. CHAZ. So CHAZ, of course, is the area of Seattle taken over by Black Lives Matter and Antifa. They just declared they're going to start their own country in the CHAZ is an acronym for the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, which is what they call it. So Tucker did a brilliant segment last night on his show talking about CHAZ and, serious questions. I mean, are there going to be bilateral negotiations? Is President Trump going to have to sit down with the new president of Chad? Are they is there a trade deal? I mean, have we thought about anything? Are they using U.S. currency? Now, CHAZ, they're all about, supposedly they want freedom and law and order, and they're so terrified of the dangerous cops that are hunting people all over the communities. Of course, a nonsensical talking point. So you think CHAZ, Joe, because obviously they're more civilized than all of us, the rest of America, the great unwashed deplorables who are, being hunted by police officers every day. So, Joe, you'd assume, right, that CHAZ, with the enlightened Antifa and Black Lives Matter crowd there, that they certainly have an advanced system of justice in their new country, right?
Certainly.
Okay, let's check it out. So I want you to listen to this segment here. This is about a minute long. A little background on this, and Joe had to do some serious bleeping on this because, CHAZ, they cuss a little, but, that's okay. It's just CHAZ. They're just emotional. This is in the middle of CHAZ, where a group of, what are they called? Chazers? Chazinians? Chazylvanians? This is a group, let's go with Chazylvanians. This is a group of Chazylvanians confronting a Chazylvanian who they think stole something from them within CHAZ. So remember, they have an advanced criminal justice system here. So listen to how they handle this. This is very, very civilized. And of course, they better than we do it with, cops and stuff. Check this out.
Right here. I take that beer. No.
What happened? What did you do? We know that. That's been going on today, yeah. What happened? What?
Take him back to the dude that called him out so he can explain it better what happened.
I heard people yelling, speed.
No, thief.
I didn't take
Thief. Because he probably threw it. Who knows?
You took something? I'm gonna beat your ass. Okay?
Yeah, what did this dude steal?
Not with the bag.
No, I think something from
His bags?
I'll give you with somebody's ass. And not with the bag.
taking from the videos of everyone, bro.
Why were you running? I've been out here. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Why? Mark, I'm not against you. I'm not against you. I just want to say yes to the back.
So the Chazylvanians, as you see, have an advanced system of justice. Now, I don't know if you heard it, but towards the end, there's a guy in ironically, a white sweater. He throws the hood on the white sweater. If you can watch it on the YouTube yourself, with a baseball bat. He looks either white or Hispanic. I'm not sure of his parentage. And he's saying, I will beat your, it ends with 2 S's. That's, Joe, very advanced system of justice. Very advanced, of course. You're accused of theft. I don't even know if the kid, the Chazylvanian, I don't know if the Chazylvanian actually stole something around. But in this, you don't have to be convicted. You go right to the death penalty in CHAZ. The Chazylvanians have a Judge Dredd-like system where a guy in a white sweater who throws his hood on, who looks white or Hispanic, approaches you with a baseball bat on a mere accusation, takes out his video, and threatens to beat you basically to death. Very advanced life forms in Chazylvania. Very advanced. This is a highly sophisticated system of justice, far beyond us petty deplorables, where, Joe, we do crazy things. We do crazy. Presumption of innocence, police accountability, civilian complaint review boards, that kind of stuff. Go to CHAZ. They just get the baseball bats and just beat the out of you. That's their advanced system of justice in the Antifa Black Lives Matter run, Chazylvania. Now, Joe, Get ready. CHAZ doesn't only have an advanced system of justice, the baseball bat. That's it. Not only that. They're not only advanced there, Joe. They are advanced in agriculture too, because they're smarter than you. You know, Joe. What does Joe know? He's an audio engineer. What do I know? I'm just a former cop.
Yeah.
Paulus, he was a database web developer. What the hell do we know? 3 idiots in a room. Can't even screw in a light bulb. Look at us morons, right? What the heck do we know? Got my MBA. Whatever. It must have been a paper mill somewhere. Someone just signed. Dan Bongino, man. I'm a total moron. So, you know, they're smarter than us. And Joe, they're not just, again, advanced law enforcement officials with a highly sophisticated system of justice. They are also farmers, too.
Oh, man.
To all the real farmers out there who understand the sophisticated mechanics of their soil and watering and pest control, you don't know anything. You need to go to Chazylvania and talk to the Chazians. There's a photo that has emerged from Chazylvania. This is the great. Keep this up. Don't go anywhere. This is the greatest photo ever of Chazylvania. So the Chazylvanians decided to get into farming. So what they did is they took a couple bags of topsoil, threw it on top of the grass, and then decided to not even dig holes and plant a few, I don't know, what is that, a basil? A basil plant? It looks like basil. Maybe a mint in there? I'm not really...
Impressive. Really is.
Right? Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, I got to tell you, our professional relationship may be ending today. I may be going to CHAZ because you don't know what you're doing with this audio. The Chazylvanians clearly know how to produce. They probably can even bleep their own Chazylvanian language better than you just did. I mean, what do you know? What do I know? Maybe I'll let them guest host my podcast, the Chazylvanians. They're so sophisticated in law enforcement and agriculture. What do you need me for? These are geniuses. They dumped the topsoil on top of the grass, took a couple basil plants and dunked it in the topsoil. Folks, listen to me.
Moly. I'm sorry.
I'm crying again for the wrong reasons. Not like I was when we started the show. Folks, I grew up in the concrete jungle, as did Paula. Honestly, I don't know the first damn thing about agriculture. I don't. I grew up above a bar off Myrtle Avenue in Glendale, Queens. I used to cut my grass out front of my house with a scissor. Not a joke. Ask my neighbors. That's how small the patch of grass was. I'm not kidding. Scissor. Took me about an hour. My neighbors used to laugh. They thought it was hilarious. It worked. But even I, city dwelling, as my friend Tim from the Secret Service, who was from, he was from Missouri, or he called it Missouri. He used to call me Big City all the time. Hey, Big City. You know who you are, Tim. Big City. He's called me Big City. Even I know that you probably have to dig a hole for a plant. Dig. Water.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud and follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.